Hey folks, happy Sunday morning. How come you're all so early? It is the 12th of September. Welcome. I am not home in my home studio, but you are joining me for the It's Sunday program, the very informal show of the Intrepid Radio program. And you can find Intrepid Radio over at odysseysradio.com. That's ODYSY1.com. Go on over, see all the goodness that is Odyssey Radio. And at the same time, you can check out the schedule, see all the times that this show replays throughout the day over on Odyssey, just in its audio format, though. And of course, if you're here, you're over on my YouTube channel. If you're watching somewhere else, be sure to come over and check my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Mr. Scotty Roberts. And I, of course, am your host. And I didn't wake up late or anything today. I had another one of those little incidents that's been here. Sorry if everything's moving. I'm sitting on a industrial style table over at Andy's, and it's got the little stools that swing out. And when I move and gesticulate, I shake the whole table. So I had another one of those little incidents, like the box, like my wallet. I am all packed up and ready to walk out of the hotel room door, and I can't find my keys for the door. I can't find my credit card because I didn't have my wallet. I just had a credit card with me, and I'm looking everywhere for it. I check all my pockets again. I had laid it on the desk in the hotel room, and there was all my other stuff, my keys, everything else. And so I'm looking for that card. Then and it's nowhere to be found. I stripped the bed apart. Did I set it on the bed by any reason, any chance? I checked the bathroom. I unpacked my bag twice, digging through all the pockets. I overturned cushions in the chair where I had laid my pants the night before. I'm looking everywhere, everywhere, everywhere for this, and I'm resigned to the fact I'm gonna have to go without it. How dumb is that? And so as I turn around with my bag in my hand, there sits the credit card, not the other key, just the credit card, sitting right smack in the middle of the walkway from the back of the hotel room to the door, right in the middle of the floor. I had stepped over that spot several times, looking everywhere. I was down on my hands and knees, looking under the bed. There it is, sitting in the middle of the floor. So either somebody's fucking with me, or somebody is watching out for me, or I'm just dumb and stupid and blind. It's one of those three options. So A, B, or C. Well, it's okay. It's okay if they bark. I'm at Andy's house, and his dogs are out, and they like to make a little noise every now and then. So there it is. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, Russ. Good to see you, brother. Hey, that's the way we do Odyssey every show. So if you haven't seen the beginnings of the shows, I saw Audrey call out Scotty. I will say in response, Audrey. There's Steph, Cuervo Queen. Yes, am I okay? I'm doing great. About a little more than a 10-minute drive down to the hotel. So all I did was drive with the windows open after that, and I was fine. Someone on the other side is D star 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 with me. Says David Potter. Hey Dave, how you doing? There's Uncle Dave. Everybody say hey to Uncle Dave. Elderberry, good to see you. I'm surprised you weren't calling me, Elderberry. And Susie Q, good to see you. Matt Finn, Master Finn, good to see you. Good morning, Dreamer, he says. Roger Rabbit, good to see you as well. So I even had time to wash my face and put shit in my hair. So pardon my French this morning. I'm in that mood. I haven't had coffee yet. So I'm probably going to make a coffee while we're talking right back there over my shoulder. And, oh, you did call me, Elderberry. I see. I didn't even have time to check anything. So, because I was running so late looking for that card. And who else we got in there? I haven't said. Teresa Dantone, good morning. I saw Macabre Menace must have been in here at some point. I see you way up at the top, but I missed something else. So good to see you, Sterling. And what else we got going? YouTube is censoring me, said Dave Potter. Uh-oh. Someone should release one of your posts. Oh, I see. I see what it is. It's got the stars in there. Well, you know what? You're allowed to swear on this show. So I hope you all have a cup of coffee. And for those of you who might be new this morning, of course, you know this show is very informal compared to the Monday through Friday show. So hang on a second here. I'm going to get up and I'm going to make me a coffee over here. And they've got this great coffee maker that you throw your little thing in. It's got these little pods like this. Let's see. There it is. Got the little pods like these. So, which is kind of cool. And you just pop it in. Everything gets done for you. So, boom. Start the brew. There we go. Brew is starting. Brew, haha. Yeah, it's a great kitchen, Audrey. This is my friend Andy's house, where I've talked about Andy before. He formerly owned Lemon Squad, and he sold it off. And for 10 years younger than me, he's not really retired. He has made life easy for the hard work that he put in for about 10, 12 years over at Lemon Squad. And he's starting all kinds of things up. If you go over to Hell's Head, remember Hell's Head Coffee? You can see it right, it's there, mirror reflection. Hell's Head Coffee. Just go over to hellshead.com and you'll see what we've been working on. And some other garment designs. Hell's Head, what did I call it here? Hell's Head. Hang on. We used to have he was doing just coffee for a while and said, you know what, we're going to break out into doing some other things. So coffee is going to be part of what's on the Hell's Head, Raising Hell and Wearing It Well. We're doing a lot more garments. You go over to hellshead.com. I'll just, somebody already did. Thank you, Matt Finn. You're the next damn best thing to a producer. You, my first mate. So I appreciate that. And so you can start to see, we haven't put up any new things yet. We put up some working on garment designs and things like that yesterday. And those will appear pretty soon. Let me go grab my cup. How's everybody else's week? Is Doug in here? There he is, Doug Stack. How's the tire business down in Louisiana? You're in month 2, almost rounding up month 2, aren't you, of your new business down there? And what does Macabre say? Pot when I get to Vegas in December. Yeah, it would have been good this morning. Yeah, I had it was about 20 minutes of, started with panic, then it was frustration, then it was anger because I'm digging everything apart, looking for something I know was sitting right there. And then there it was in the middle of the floor. So here's my cup. There's nothing in it. What'd I do?
There you go. Sounds like it's working.
It's got a little foam in the bottom, and that's about it. So, all right, we're trying that again. There it goes. Oh, I see liquid dripping. There it goes. Now it's working. All right. Tire business is tiring. All pun intended, says Doug Stack. Can't be tired of it after only 2 months. So hope that's going well for you down there. And I see, Audrey, that you're actually here this morning. Yeah, I wish you could come out to the Phantom's Feast with us too. That's coming up in October. And that'll be a hell of a lot of fun. If you remember our stories from, was it 2 years ago or was it last year? Time just all melts together for me, Audrey. But we were doing some of the paranormal investigation out at the Renaissance Festival site. And that site has got a lot of activity on it because well, first of all, it's been there for 50 years. And it sits in an oak grove. But that oak grove is a 23-acre plot that is sitting on a quarry. It's all owned by the quarry that surrounds it for, I don't know, it's 1,000 acres or whatever it is. But they've been digging up the rock quarry all around it. So it's kind of sits on this island now, out of some dug up areas, and the swamp is down there and all of that. And when Audrey was with us, the blue wrench is for moderators, Macabre. You'd have to be here every show if you're a moderator. And so Matt Finn's got one too. And thank you for throwing up the Etsy.com shop, Matt Finn. I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, you can see over on Etsy, you can also see the Hell's Head garments. I got a Etsy.com/Hell's Head. I don't know if it's Hell's Head Coffee or if it might be still just labeled Hell's Head Coffee. Let's see what's up there. Hell's Head Coffee. That's not working. Oh, you got to put the word shop in there. Hang on. Let's just see. Shop/Hell's Head Coffee. There it is. So you could go over there and take a look at some of the stuff we've already got up. It's mostly geared around just the coffee. Now we're going to be gearing things more around motorcycle lifestyle, all of that stuff. So it'll be kind of fun. And there's Andy behind me. Let me get my
Something's wrong here with this coffee.
oh, the coffee machine's Andy's running out the door himself to go do something with his wife.
Oh, you picked an espresso. That's why you're only getting that much.
Oh, that's espresso?
Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong one.
You have the little tiny.
So I got a little tiny bit in there. That's espresso. So you know what we'll do? We'll add some coffee on top of that. That's what we used to call a depth charge. So let me find the right one.
I got it, Scotty.
Oh, you do?
I got you.
All right. Thank you. Let's see, just throw it in on top of that. And Brianna is here. Brianna, how you doing? I had a dream about you last night. And now I can't think of the detail. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you later. Bree and John, I don't know if John is in here as well. As you know, they're our old neighbors. I want you to go over and take a look at their GoFundMe page. John's been unemployed. He's a mechanic, everything else you can think of, not just a mechanic. He was doing concrete work and house building work and all that. And he is starting a little business of building the little teardrop campers that go behind the small 2-person type of campers. And he's looking for just a little bit to get a shot in the arm. So I want you to go over and take a look at his GoFundMe page. Brianna, if you've got the link, or Matt, if you can throw it up in the chat room, that would be fantastic, because I don't have it up in front of me right now. I just talked myself so fast into needing a drink of water, which I have right here somewhere. I have lemonade, I have coffee creamer, and I have cold. Is it spring water? No, it's only drinking water. I like spring water, but Rainy threw a bunch of drinking waters in the back of the car with me. To me, that's regurgitated water. It's purified water. And I suppose it's purified. It's like anything that comes out of your faucet these days. But I'll drink it when I don't have my spring water. So cheers. Mike Yehudi, I see him. Good to see you, brother. And glad you could make it in this morning. Hope your mom's doing all right. Mike's mom is a little sick right now, so I hope she's doing okay. And Brianna, I don't know where you are. I saw something you said. Oh, he's right next to me. Hey, John, you weren't in my dream. Sorry, brother. I don't know. Brianna was, she was sewing for me or something, or she was washing my dishes or something. I can't remember. She was there though. Can't place it. Can't place it in my head. What would I possibly dream about Brianna? So I miss you guys, by the way. and being right across the street. Roger Rabbit says, Brianna, I'm still planning on giving you guys a call about the camper thing. Oh, yeah, I did message Roger Rabbit. He's going to call you and talk to you about some of the handicap stuff that they've had to run into. We had an impromptu 6-hour road trip to Southern Illinois, so when we get back, I'll plan to call. Outstanding, Roger. That's great. And even though Andy is here, they're going somewhere, and so I can't really get him on. One of these days, we're going to have Andy on here, too, and talk about his entrepreneurial verve and the things that he's done that frankly anybody could do, I suppose, if they have a brain and could make work, and he's going to tell you all about that one of these days. So other than that, how's everybody doing? How was your 9/11? Did you catch any last night at the hotel? I caught several shows on the History Channel about 9/11 and things I hadn't seen before. And so I know there's some of those conspiracy theories that are out there, and they try to say this didn't really happen, this airliner, and you see a video, this is such and such video of the airliner flying straight into the building, the second one. And he said this couldn't happen because of the metal things and blah, 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 blah. Well, on this other one, we saw they were showing videos from private citizens who had taken videos of things as they were happening. And there were several different angles of that plane flying into that building. So it couldn't have been faked. When you have so many different people having captured it on film. Whoa, excuse me. That hit me out of nowhere. So I hear my coffee is done, so I'm going to grab it and have some. And have some. All right, that's better. Much better. And I like to put a little creamer in mine, so I bought some last night so I'd have it for this morning because I forgot to bring some up. And they eat very healthy here at Andy and Reagan's house, and they don't always have the same stuff. I put almond milk in my coffee yesterday. That wasn't too bad, but I'm not a big fan of almond flavor, so only in certain settings, I guess. So, wow, that one did not have an inner plastic ring, but it had the over wrap on the plastic. So, there you go. And this is awfully nice up here where Andy lives. It's I can swing this around a little bit, but this is, I'm sitting in their kitchen now. There's their living room. I don't know if it will focus on that outside. That's all pine out there. You can't really see it. It's washing it out. I wish it didn't do that. Pine, you can see the lake through there. So it's pretty cool. And their other side, going out to the outside way over there. So this is just the upstairs, the main floor. They've got a nice, it was an old family cabin that they acquired, and it was beat up, ready to be torn down. And they fixed it all up like you see and modernized it. Just fantastic little place up here. So cyanide tastes like almonds, I'm told, says Lucky Stone. Well, hopefully I'm not drinking any of that. So that was like Raini finding the monk's hood, the wolfbane. Not even supposed to touch the stuff. You can absorb it through the skin. But she said she wanted to bring some home until she found out what it was. And Dave said over there in the chat room, he says, Raini, why would you announce your plans like that? So there's my first sip of coffee this morning. And it's a depth charge. It's got the can't you make cyanide with cherry pits? Asked Roger Rabbit. I have no idea. An alchemist I am not. So if anybody knows how to do that, just post the recipe up here so everybody knows. Just go get your cherries at the store and you're all set. So does that mean you shouldn't crunch your cherry pits? I don't know. Brianna just texted me. Where'd you send me a text, Brianna? Is that with the link? Let's see. Messenger. There's Ellery. There's Flynn. There's Messenger Kids. So my kids tried to message me all things last night. And if it's on my phone, Brianna, I can't get it over to the computer other than to look at it and type it out. What's the name? Can you just go to GoFundMe / the name? Let me take a look at what it's comprised of here. Let's see. Let's find it. There's Brianna. And, oh, okay. Can't share that one. I should. That's different. I thought she was sending me the link. And so, anyway, it's about the coffee, she said. Yeah, this is nice coffee, caffeinated coffee with a shot of espresso in it. So, that should get me going, I hope. Dave says Ellery was chatty last night. Yeah, she was. She and Rainey walked down to the neighbors in our neighborhood. It's one of Ellery's friends from school, and she and her mom live in that neighborhood, and her mom's boyfriend. And Rainey said she walked down there, and everybody was having a bonfire all down the street, I guess. So Rainey really likes the neighborhood because everybody was kind of going from house to house to house to house with people having little fires out front. I'm sorry I was gone last night. Otherwise, I'd have done that with them. But Ellery sent me, it was like a very sad picture. And I was like, what's the sad picture about? And then she sent me a picture of herself frowning. And I thought, what's that about? And I tried to call her, and I couldn't get a hold of them. And then there it is, Ellery Roberts. And then she sent me funny faces too. So I wasn't quite sure what kind of message she was trying to send me. And so I tried to get a hold of her, and I couldn't get a hold of them for about an hour. And then Rainey called, or she texted me and said, "Hey, we're at the neighbors. I'll call you in a little bit." And so I'm going to forward this message out and see if I can send it to myself. I don't know if I can. So, and I don't want to just sit and fumble through that on the phone. I thought I could just email it out like I normally do. And, you know, these phone apps, they do some weird things sometimes. You're supposed to be able to send it or email it or share it to your face. And all it does is allow you to share it to other people on Messenger. So that's kind of dumb. But she sent me these two images in a row, and you can't really see them very well. So I'm going to save them, and hopefully I'll be able to show those to you on my computer, just because it's a source of conversation. It's so different nowadays. I got to tell you, when I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones like many of you who grew up when I grew up in the late 60s and the early 70s, all through the 70s. We didn't have cell phones. And so we went out. Our parents didn't know a thing about where we were for the whole day. And so we probably got away with a lot more. And well, now I'm not even seeing them in my phone. I sent them to I don't know where they go. It's not that I don't understand technology or anything like that. But yeah, a friend will help you move, says Andy Dabbs. He just texted me. That's right. That's what friends do. So a brother will help you move a body. And there it is. We talked about that yesterday. So here's their daughters coming in with Reagan. So the dogs are all, hey, how you doing? It's okay if they make a little noise. Everybody knows where I am, what I'm doing. So we're on radio. That's Zoe. That's Andy and Reagan's daughter. So they're all going hiking today or something. So So you want his username, says Matt Finn. I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else. So, Doug Stack says, Roger, it's already in the mail to the Roberts clan. I don't know what that is either. Hey, Durwood, welcome to the show. Glad you came in. And again, for everybody's sake, now that there's a handful of you here in the chat room, remember this Sunday shows are pretty much casual compared to the Monday through Friday show. So let's kind of talk about what you want to talk about here. I'm going to put this in the chat room. If anybody's got something to say, or you want to add in, or just say hi right there, that link, I'll put it in twice so you see it. That's the link. You click on that, you'll get right here into the wings, and I can actually call you into the show if you want to come in and say something. So this is kind of I got a lot of kitchen sink there showing, don't I? There we go. Now it's bananas in the coffee maker. This was a little too hot to start really slurping it down, so maybe it's cooling off a bit. Why, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Much love to you and yours as well. So, what do we got in here? Oh, there's Teresa's comment. That was nice. Thank you, Teresa. And what do you all know about the cell towers? That's Rainey's been very, at least mentally, emotionally affected by the fact that we have a cell tower it's right out our backyard on top of the water tower, maybe the distance of a block away, city block away by foot, but it's got all the cell towers on it. She bought a tri-field meter and all of that stuff, and is finding the readings are awfully high coming off of that. What does that do to you? Anybody know? So if you know something out about that. Durwood is found safe and sound, says Audrey. I didn't know he was lost. I did see that he was in here, though. Andy sent a photo. Let's see what Andy's got going here. Okay, that's something to work on a little later today.
Yeah, this is for all later.
Okay, this is for when I get off the show today. That's why I'm up here doing work. I was going to show you all. I can share my screen, and I'll give you an idea of some of the stuff that we're working on up here. Let's see, share my screen. Boom and boom. Now you should be seeing my screen. It looks like an Escher painting at the moment. But let's go over here. And there, that's one of the pieces I did yesterday for some of the shirts that they're doing. The Two of Wheels. And it's Hell's Head. It's all about the bikers. It's all about biker gear, coffee, everything that's catering to the biker world. The 1%, the 1% in the biker sense. And the outlaw biker, things like that. And then this is one I'm in the middle of working on right here. Ignore the way the typeface there, but this is the logo I did for them last summer, and I just took that and playing with that. We're going to do a nice shirt design out of that one as well. So that's all I got to share. So I'm going to remove that sharing. And where did Teresa's comment go? There it is. Turn that off. So Ryan Gale said, that's going to give me nightmares. I want to see your new ship. I want to see your HMS Bounty that you're converting into. What ship was it? You're converting that one into? That'll be fun to see. You're doing some great work there, buddy. And we showed off your book a little bit the other day. And stop screen. There it is. So the Hispaniola, that's right. How could I forget that, from Treasure Island? So he's building a replica of the Hispaniola, built off of the HMS not Bounty. Was it the Bounty or was it the Victory that you got? Admiral Lord Nelson's ship, HMS Victory. So, well, I'm glad I can give you nightmares. It's just a skeleton ATM. Okay, got it. And you do your modifications off of that. That should be pretty cool to see how that turns out. How are you with doing the rigging? I know that was one of the things when I was a kid. I tried to do a couple of ships, tall ships, and just got totally lost in the rigging. I'd get glue on the rigging and stuff like that, and it just never quite worked. Oh, who have we got here? There's just got totally lost. I get glue on the rigging and stuff like that. Good morning, guys. Oh, how you doing?
Harley, look.
Hey, Harley.
Hi.
How you doing? Hi. Good to see you. So what's going on over at the Learman house?
We rearranged the living room.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where's the sofa now?
Excuse me.
Oh, nicely brought up.
It's right.
Oh, I see. You're back against the kitchen now.
Yeah. We made a room divider.
There it is. That's the way to do. You have those open layouts like that.
Mm-hmm. Ouch. Yeah.
Would you help me hide a body if I needed help?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's good to know. And no reason.
Haley, stop doing like that.
Audrey says we have a Tall Ships Festival out here every year, out on the left coast.
Hang on. You want to say hi?
Are you going to say hi too?
Oh, she was trying to type, but it won't let me log in.
Teresa, you have a fun day. So glad to have you here for a little bit. Family coming over for brunch soon.
Hey,
what time is it there? It's already it's 10:40 out east. So.
What is that?
You got Susie Q saying hello, Haley.
Harley.
Yeah, Harley. Can't read my own writing.
Say hi, Susie.
I'm gonna move in and squint. Lucky Stone is here. Doug Stack says hi, Susie. West Coast, says Audrey. That's our little thing. Our little thing of endearment. I call it the left coast. She calls it the west coast. To correct me. Teresa Dantone says, hey, Harley.
Say hi, Teresa.
Harley. Here, everybody. I know how to spell it now, too. Harlee. There it is. Harley. So good to see you this morning. That's Reagan behind me. That's Andy's wife. And this is what we do on Sunday mornings. So,
Haley, you want to come say hi?
Teresa's in North Carolina.
Hi.
Hey, Haley. How you doing?
Good.
Good. How is it without us being right across the street now?
Not good. I liked it when you guys were staying there, so I just had to run across the street to get over there when I left.
I know. Just like a 10-second walk and up the little hill. So.
He's on live.
Way up north now. About 3 hours north of you right now. So. Near Pequot Lakes, Minnesota.
Are you all done? Can you say bye?
Hey, Sean Bowden. Good to see you. Bye, Harley.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Let me see your whole face.
Say bye, Pops.
I bet you this too. Bye. What'd you say? Bye what?
Pops.
Bye, Pops. Nice. Mwah. Mwah. See you later. Thanks for calling in.
All right, get your finger out your nose.
That's always good. You always put the kids on camera, and they'll pick their noses.
Yeah. All right, are you going to go back down and play with Daddy? I'm going to play with the drone?
Come on, go play with Daddy.
Or are you going to stay there?
Well, you going to go play with Dad?
Oh, bless you.
You gonna sneeze or are you trying to sing? Achoo. That sounds like a sneeze to me.
All right.
Zoodleikus.
All right. You can get down now if you want.
Bye. Thanks for calling me.
Where are you?
I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically not radio. We're broadcasting live via YouTube at the moment, but we're not doing audio on the radio this morning.
My hair's backwards.
Hair looks fine. Oh, there. Yeah, just turn it. Get it all knotted up.
Yeah.
Haley, come here.
All right.
There's
Say bye.
John. I hear John.
Bye.
Yeah, he's playing with
Bye.
Bye.
the VR thing that we got.
Oh, yeah. What VR world is John in this morning?
I don't know. He just put it on Haley. What is it?
Space.
Space?
Space love.
Space. Final Frontier adds Reagan. That's Reagan back there. And you can only see her backside. Well, her back. I didn't mean backside like in derriere. But it's there. It's a good view. But there you go. That's what Andy added that from the wings. It's the best view. And
Oh, I found out why I can't post the link. Matt told me that only moderators or you can post it.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was set up that way.
Yeah.
Send me the link on Messenger.
I did.
Not on my phone, but on Messenger. You did on Messenger? There it is. Let's see. It is. I see the link. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to grab the link, copy it, and we'll put it over here for everybody to see. Folks, those of you who listen regularly, you know John and Bree. And John is starting up a little company. He's got a little GoFundMe going to help him raise a few dollars because the bank turned him down because it's not enough. Now you got to go ask for $3 million, and John. Then they'll give you the loan. But
Hey, I mean, if we got $3 million, I'd go buy a house too.
I don't have the equity.
And Steph asked Scotty, "Are you working today? Is that why you're away?" Yeah, I'm up here at my friend Andy's for the weekend. Andy and Reagan's. I don't want to leave Reagan out, but she's not usually the one who calls and says, "Hey, can you come up for a few days?" And Andy called me, and that's a long link that showed up there. I hope that's clickable. Yeah, it looks like
That's cool.
and so I'm working on Andy's company stuff, and so Scotty, make me a GoFundMe. Poof,
It's not that hard,
I'll do a
Dougie.
GoFundMe. Yeah,
Okay.
those GoFundMes, they can come in handy every now and then.
Oh, I know why it didn't work, Scotty. Hang
It
on.
didn't work. It's not taking you to the right place.
No, it's because you actually have to.
It takes me there when I click on it.
Yeah, but then you have to right-click it.
Wow.
Or no, you have to click on it, go to the website, and then hit copy link or
I
share.
did that. I copied it, and I just clicked on the link. I pasted up in the chat room, and it takes me right there.
Okay.
Can anybody else not get there? If you can't, we'll try something different. So there's where you can help. I think it would be a very good thing for this community to throw in a hand. I see some other people that have thrown some stuff in there, some funds in there. That's very cool. Help them get to their goal. That will help John get some of the stuff he needs up front to start this business rolling. So,
Yeah, and if you can't donate, if you could just share it, that'd be
share
awesome.
it around. For those who know who can. So I feel like Jerry Lewis and the Muscular Dystrophy Telethon. Remember those? Did you ever see those when you were a kid? Over,
I'm sorry, what?
Labor Day weekend. Jerry Lewis's was the Muscular Dystrophy fundraising telethon.
Yeah.
It was run for 24 hours or something. So.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
have I got, Susie Q? Teresa, what is the call? My link for the show. Oh, here's the link for the show.
yeah.
By the way, for those of you who don't have it, if somebody's asking for it, and you want to call into the show, Here it is. There's a link. That's what we do on Sunday mornings. So there it is. The StreamYard link. If you want to call in and join the show, got something you want to add? We got no topic today. We just came in topic-less. That's like going in, I don't know, that's like topless. We're a topless show today. So, Brianna, chip in. Pitch in, do your best.
Yeah. Are you gonna say hi? Oh, look at what John did yesterday.
What did John do? Holy cats. You don't look like a hobbit anymore. You had that hobbit do going on.
Yeah.
Haley, quiet.
That looks good on you, though. Now you got to take a razor to that.
I would. I don't care.
Go totally bald. I'm ready to do that.
You just want me to do that so you'll finally have more hair than me.
Yeah, I got more hair than you. I got more hair than you. So let's see. Dave Potter says, I'll share it to my motorhome remodeling group. I have over 100 followers. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
And
Oh,
Dave,
yeah,
have
I've
you
heard of
seen
that group.
Are you guys members of Uncle Dave's camper remodel, RV remodel?
I am.
Doing a pretty
John's
cool-
probably not. He never
doing a
goes on
pretty cool
Facebook.
job
or
over there. Boy, we are so on the ball here, says Teresa.
What is she standing on?
Thank you, Susie Q. We are. We're on the ball.
That's my computer.
She's standing. Yeah, nice.
Hey, Mom, what do I do in this?
Where are you guys all going hiking today? Itasca State Park. Folks, you know, Itasca is the source of the Mississippi River. You come up here and it's very non-impressive as a river up here. It's kind of a trickle and a brook, and then it turns into the mighty Mississippi. Old Man River,
Harley.
he just keeps rolling along. Yes, there she is, like a puppet. Like a puppet show.
Yeah.
She's doing an Indiana Jones stunt there, hanging over the edge of the cliff. So. I'm missing some chat here. What's going on in the chat?
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Topic list is always appreciated, says Matt Finn. Brianna, topic list is appreciated.
Okay, here.
All right. Wow, thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'll be here all day.
Let's see, Ryan. I think Teresa wants you to call in so you can tell Scotty about the employment opportunity. Why don't you call in?
Yeah, I'll jump off.
You don't have to jump off. You can stay there, or you can jump off. You got other things to do. You can just listen in this morning. I like this chair. I can swivel in this chair. Look at that. Swings around, little stool. Hey, John. John's snorting cocaine in the background. Teaching the kids how it's done. So. So, yeah, call in, Teresa, if you've got something you want to throw in here.
What do you need help with, Harley?
About children's books. Gail to yell, Ryan Gale to yell Scotty about the children's books. I missed something. So, well, Bree, I miss you. I miss your hairy man of a husband who's now less hairy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have to get you guys over pretty soon.
Yeah, I want Chinese food again.
You got a what?
I have to go to Walmart and get more Chinese food.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll make some more. And I need John, not that I can't figure it out, but I need John to help me put that Nordic track together.
Oh, yeah.
One way or the other. So, sometime tomorrow. So, cool.
Okay.
I need John for his hands.
Are you coming back tomorrow or tonight?
Tomorrow, I think.
Oh, okay.
We got
All right.
stuff to do up here. So,
I can't. This is so stupid. I'm trying to log into the StreamYard thing and it's not working.
That's odd. Here, let me try that again.
Oh,
I'm going to copy it. I'll paste it one more time over in the chat room right now. Boom, boom. Should appear in a couple of seconds. Lucky Stone says, shave your head is okay. Don't shave your beard or the Muslim men will fall in love with you. Ain't that the truth?
ow, Harley, that's my hair.
Ow. Where have I heard that before? Oh, she's singing for us.
Uh-huh. Oh, hang on.
I'm on a loopy.
Oh, VR, a little VR action going on.
She's riding a roller coaster.
Nice, nice. It's too bad she's and stuff. We'll have that one day. I want a holodeck from Star Trek. I have to try some of that VR stuff. I'd probably get motion sick, though.
Oh, that didn't work.
And you know, we're going to. I didn't take you here.
No, I'm in the StreamYard, but I can't type.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got somebody else hanging in the wings too here. Remeldian. Remeldian, you should tip your camera down. All I see is you from here up, and then a whole lot of wall.
I thought you were talking to me.
No, Remeldian, it's over on hold.
It kind of made me.
Let us see your face and your shoulders. There you go. There you go. He's hanging out in the wings. Let's bring him in, add him to the stream, and we'll go like this. There you go. Hey, Remeldian, how you doing?
Good, you?
Good to see you, brother. So, James is here. He's leaving Alabama for Louisiana. 6 hours on I-20. I'll be listening in. Fantastic, James. Good to see you, brother. Glad you're here in the chat room.
Just came in and stopped and to say hi.
Hey, good to see you, brother. That's all we're doing this morning. We got no topic. We are topicless. And we're just doing a coffee Sunday morning, informal. We don't do many formal things on the show on Sunday, unless we really launch into a topic. And
Yeah, I've been needing to get a new computer, so
I hear you. I know what that's like. Been there. So,
I know they're expensive.
Matt Finn says, I love some VR experiences of historical archaeological sites. I'm a dork. Oh, man, that would be fantastic. There was a guy, I can't call him a friend of mine because we're not like buddies, but through my agent, my literary agent, she represents him. He's a filmmaker. He's done some things you'd probably recognize in horror in a smaller way. And he started doing some VR filming in the Holy Lands. He'd go to sites and do VR so you could actually go there and feel like you're at the site. And they do some good writing with narration and stuff like that. It was pretty awesome. I don't know where he's at with that project. I couldn't even tell you where to look for that. It might have been Bible VR or something like that, but I don't think he wanted to sound like a vacation Bible school, from a Lutheran church or something, because that's not really what he is. He was just moved spiritually to do it. And, he had some pretty cool looking stuff. Dave Potter says Sunday is casual, which in comparison to the normal show means clothing optional.
Yeah, I don't get to watch anybody's shows anymore.
Wait, yeah. What about that, Remeldian?
No, I don't get to watch anybody's shows anymore.
Don't get much chance to watch much.
No. Late hours. Oh god.
Dave Potter says we should start doing VR historical sites. I think that'd be a fantastic idea. And I hate to sound so mercenary about it, but it's hard to sink into doing that kind of thing unless you can do something to add money to the coffers. It's really hard to say, hey, honey, I'm going for a week to shoot this historical site in VR. Money? I hope there's some left in the account. See, it doesn't work. So It's almost like you've got to create something that's going to be something that's going to become a business that you can bring some revenue in off of. It's really hard to do that stuff just as a hobby. And he was talking to me yesterday, and he said, "Where should we go in the world?" I think we should give us some suggestions. Where should we go? Where should we all go in the world? Take a trip, do some filming, do some VR filming. I think that'd be phenomenal. I know my friend Perry Tao or Toy Toi is his name, was the one that was making these movies. And the first one I saw, he went to the site of the Nativity site, the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, and not Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. This would be Bethlehem, Israel. And he did a VR of the not your shaky handheld stuff. He set up several cameras and did some lighting and so on, and filmed some very cool stuff. That was one of the first ones I saw that he had done. And so I think it'd be great to go to some historical sites and shoot some footage in VR. I'd love to go over to the Custer battlefield over in Wyoming, 950 miles that way, west of us, and go film over there and do a VR experience, going through the battlefield, walking where you can, and seeing sites like that. I think that'd be really interesting. So, Matt Finn, right there with you. So, you two got anything more you want to add? You three, because John's back there now. Romeldian, it's good to see you.
Sorry, I had the mic muted.
No, that's okay. Romeldian, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Glad you called in, brother. I'll talk to you soon. And you're going to get the same treatment here. Harley, it says your name is. I know that's not your real name. So, Bree, John back there, good to see you both this morning. Nice to see you, Shorn, finally.
Oh, I didn't realize it was 10 o'clock.
So I'll see you guys probably sometime over the next couple of days. We'll see you. I'll talk to you before then. All right?
All right, sounds
All
good.
right with you? I'm going to let you go now.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. See you, Bree. See you, John. Have a fun day.
You too.
All right. Gone they are. Kicked from the studio.
Okay.
I did?
Well, I don't want to be walking around in the background of your show.
You know what? My kids, and all these people can attest to this, my kids have made my show a complete family show. I always tell them before a broadcast, which the serious shows Monday through Friday, it's like, now, Dad's going in the studio. Everybody stay out of the studio.
Yeah.
As soon as I start, they hear my voice going, door slams open. They come over and they're in the background making faces or doing stuff or whatever. I'm like, hey, everybody out.
Yeah.
So, but everybody's said they enjoy it. They enjoy the family time.
You'll have these kids to contend.
I got the puppies.
And if you want, just leave the door open after we leave and let them run.
I'll do that. All right. See you guys later. Have fun. And Andy and Reagan are going off to hike over at, she hikes about 12 miles a day. Doug Stack, you'd probably appreciate that. They hike, and she hikes all the time. Does her Pilates, does her hiking. She's vegetarian. She's very health conscious. Does a good job with it. And Andy's, close second behind her. But it's nice. They go out and hike every day. And she does, I know, every day. He'll ride his Harley every day. And so, yeah, she does 12. She did 12 miles yesterday. So, but she's, unlike you and me, Doug, she's tall and lean. And she doesn't have an ounce of extra body fat on her. If I was to walk with her, I'd be like, just keeping up, carrying my weight around. So if I could drop about 50 more pounds, I think I could go hiking with it. So that's about the way it is for me. And I think if I dropped 20 pounds right now, I'd be in great shape. If I dropped 50 pounds, I'd be in phenomenal shape. I wouldn't have any fat on me at all. So I've got at least 50 pounds of fat on me. So I'm coming in, weighing in this last week during the move and all that heavy lifting and stuff back and forth, most of which John did and Bree did. But I came in at 261 pounds, which is where I've been kind of stabilized for the last year. And when I'm in my phenomenal shape, like when I met Raini and she looked at me and she went, whoa, I was 214 pounds. So you do the math there, 261, 214, I'm roughly, I need to lose to get back where I was, 45 to 50 pounds. So thank you, Romeldian. I'm going to work on it. So once I get my Nordic track hooked back up, it's right by my desk now, and hop on that every day. We're going to Disney on Saturday with my daughters who bought a trip for the whole family. As you know, we're all heading down this coming Saturday. And my daughter said, I hope you've been working out because you put on about 5 to 8 miles a day at Disney. So we'll see. I'm catching up to you, Scotty. I'm 278 as of this morning. That's phenomenal. Doug, there was one point in the middle of all this about a year ago when I was still doing radio and you all saw me every day. I'd hit 290 pounds. Now, granted, some of that was water weight. I had some water retention issues with the heart issue and all of that stuff. And we knocked that out of the park. But I've been up around 270, and I'm now about 260. I don't think I've been as low as 250. I think I dropped down about 255 at one point. It's the lowest I've been. So yeah, you and I are getting pretty darn close, brother. Yes, Brianna. For John's sake, let him know it's my twin daughters, Abby and Bryn. That's an inside joke, folks. With John, I would always say when I talk about my daughters, because I don't think he's met them yet. Maybe once for a minute. But I always say, Abby and Bryn, my twin daughters, and just to qualify it, I got in the habit of saying that. And so every time I mention now Abby or Bryn, he says, oh, you mean your twin daughters, Abby and Bryn? I said, yeah, that's them. Sean Bowden is 165 and 2% body fat. Outstanding, Sean. I don't know what my body fat percentage is. Probably pretty damn high is my guess. But I couldn't imagine where I'd be if I only had 2% body fat. I'd probably weigh 165 too. And I couldn't imagine. I haven't in my whole adult life been under 200 pounds. Even when I was in prime shape, weightlifting, and of course muscle mass weighs more, but not lifting like Arnold Schwarzenegger lifting. Just a regular workout routine with free weights and I had a Nordic track back 30 years ago, and I was using a Nordic track, and I was biking back then too. I do 6 to 8 miles a day, bicycling outside, and I was in great shape. That's back when we wore Speedos. I mentioned this once before. When we went down to Honduras, my ex-wife and I, we spent pretty much 2 weeks on the beach in Honduras, and I wore a Speedo. Or I wore the early equivalent 30 years ago of cargo shorts. So I was 181. Was 200. Well, when you were 18, you were 215 pounds. My goal is 200. Dude, brother, my goal would be, I remember the best shape I was in my later adult life, after 40, was when I met Raini. And I was 214 pounds. I shot down for a couple of days, I think, down to 211. And that didn't last long. But it took me now 15 years to get all the way back up to 260. So, a couple of health things in the middle of all that, but I put that extra, what would that be? 45 to 50 pounds over the last 15 years. So now I got to get it back off again. I want to get trimmed again. I want my wife to walk through the house and see me get out of the shower and go, ooh, who's that awesome man? Oh, that's my husband. So I'll do it. So I'm almost pushing 160, says Brianna. Oh no, that was that Brianna? Oh yeah, almost pushing 160. That's pretty good. Rainey's about the same, I think. And you look good though, Bree. Shoo. Bree, 160 for women's is fun, says Doug Stack. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Audrey says Dougie bobbleheads. Yes. Yeah, we need some Doug bobbleheads. You know, John Ward and I almost did bobbleheads back when we were doing the Paradigm Symposium. We were going to go to one of those places and get those laser 3D images done of he and I, stand together and sell them as souvenirs for our shows. After we wrote the book, it came out in 2013, the Exodus book. So Dave is currently in the 290s, down from 490s, heading to 199. Outstanding. Now, I've always, when I put my mind to it, I've always been pretty fast at dropping weight. So we'll have to see what I can do here now. Catch up with all you guys. And who just popped in that said hi? Project Skyfalls. Good to see you. Welcome to the show this morning. It's not a standard average show. It's a Sunday morning show. If you haven't been here on Sunday mornings before, so good to see you in here. There you are, Project Skyfalls. So glad you're here. And Roger Rabbit is at 181 right now. I'm 6'1". I'd like to be around 155 to 165. Well, you know what? I'd like to be right around 6'1" today. I'm working on that height thing. I am shrinking, as I may have mentioned in obscure, offhanded remarks before. I was 6 foot tall my whole life until just a few years ago. I went into the doc 3-4 years ago, and I was like 5'11 3/4. And then I stood up as tall as I could, and I was still 5'11 3/4. I said, where'd that other? And then after that, I think it was like a 5'10 7/8. And I said, where's my height going? Why am I shrinking? He said, you're just getting older. Your spine compresses and you shrink a little bit. And so I got to do something. I don't know, hang on one of those upside down things or something like that. Or hang by my neck until I am not dead, but I am 6 foot again. That'd be kind of nice. I'd like to get my my height back. And I think some of it is from, you spend years going like this. You hunch and you read, you hunch and you hunch when you poop, you hunch when you walk. Instead of here, look, you know what it does to your height when you're standing and you're just standing average like this. Here, I got to get the top of my head in there. So you can see when you're standing average, I tend to walk around like this and stand like this. But then you have to, if you roll your shoulders back and I'm hunching more in my neck. So if I roll my shoulders back and you get your neck in the right place, it not only builds your confidence, it builds your height a little bit. Maybe you can see by marks on the wall. If I'm just standing average, and this is for all of us, if I'm just standing average like this and I'm talking, I can tend to be just like I am now, which is a comfortable, but it's a hunch. And so if I roll my shoulders back and get my neck straightened out a bit, and I'm not hunching, then my height goes up a little bit. And you notice when you've got your phone in your hand, how do we stand? If you're just standing, you're looking at something or reading, we're always in this position. Instead of, we should be up here to keep but we don't do that anymore because of our phones. So there you go. Roger Rabbit says every extra pound I lose helps generate about 0.5 to 0.8 miles per hour more arm speed for me. I need my arms to swing around 65 to 70 miles per hour to be able to throw a disc 480 to 500. That's my goal. Is that what you do? Are you a discus thrower, field and track guy, Roger? So that's your sport. Doug Stack says, I was 7'3" tall. Now I'm 3'7". Man, yeah, it's that age thing, Doug. Just stop aging. So I'm 6 foot and 219, was overweight for me, says Elderberry. What's your frame like, Elderberry? I tend to have a really wide frame. My shoulders are big. My rib cage is big. My hips are wide. It's for birthing them babies, you know. And so I have a wide, big frame. And so even when I was in great shape, I was over 200 pounds. So 210, 215. Like I say, you all have seen Raini. You know how hot Raini is. She was just as hot when she was in her mid-20s when we met. She was attracted to a 44-year-old man. And so why? Because I was in great shape. And I think she thought I was rich too. Oh, well. That one didn't work out, but yeah, I'm going to make some more coffee while we're talking here because it's right here behind me. I can just do it right here. So let me see what they got here. I can't remember what he used. I didn't look at what he used. This is no markings on it. This one is, here it is. This is single origin Colombian. It's Colombian coffee. I know they had some, maybe this is it. Had some, my favorite is the Starbucks. Oh, now there's Sumatra. That'll work. I like the Starbucks Cafe Verona. That's my favorite one. So let's get some. Actually start that. I don't hear nothing happening. There it goes. So we'll get some more coffee there. And I'm not going to go too long this morning because I got work to do here. That's why I'm up here. But Andy knows I do my radio show, and he's totally cool with it. I told him I want to get him on here, so waiting for him to, for his timing that's good. Elderberry says, put a plastic liner in your hair. It should melt that fat away. Oh, in your hat. Oh, yeah. I don't wear hats very often. I do when I'm going out sometimes. I do when I'm hiking around. But what does Doug Stack say? My wife got mad at me. She's losing weight, and I told her to stop. I like her big boobies. Nice. Yeah, I was pushing buttons back there, Steph. And real buttons. So waiting for that coffee to be made. That's a pretty cool coffee maker. So it's all push button. So pushing buttons is my job now, says Steph. Okay, you push some buttons. Push some buttons right now, Steph. Give us some push button. James says, a lot of that is speaking body language around friends and family. You slouch. In business meetings and threatening situations, you'll stand up straight, blowing up on someone. Well, yeah, there's that. And when I speak, I like to be casual when I talk to people. But if I need to, I raise that. Even sitting here, you can see. You can go from casual, kind of slouching, elbows on the table, and you slouch forward a little bit, but then you pull yourself to your full height. There it is. I always tell Raini, I said, and I don't, not always, I don't ride her about this in any weird, freaky way or not at all. But she talks about, her back hurting. I said, roll your shoulders back and put your chest out and stand up like this. And then she does it. And I'm like, yeah, baby, like that. She goes, I'm just going to slouch now. So, nah, it's cool. So, ha! And if you're lucky, it's your belly button, not the other buttons I'm going to push. I got a belly button down there somewhere. You know how I gauge my fat? By how deep your belly button gets. You're an innie or an outie. You know, when you get really a lot of fat built up on your belly button will get deeper. So that's weird. It's a physics thing, I guess. Brianna says, all right, friends, I'll see you all tomorrow night. I have to get off and start pushing our living room and kitchen back together. We have a birthday party today. Will you go have fun, Brianna? Tell John, hey, for me again. You guys have a good day. What do you got? We made a stop before the interstate. I'm waiting on my wife. It'll be fun. 2 separate cars, says James. That's always fun. I hate going places in 2 cars. It's not my thing. Hey, Carly Sagan. Good to see you. She says, Scotty, good morning. Much love and positive vibes to you and the family. Thank you, Carly. And nice picture you have on your profile. I like that. Dave Potter says, I've got to go paint on the mural today. So I'm doing my part to stay creative tomorrow. I'll be back at the motorhome remodel. Fantastic. More pictures, Dave. And I might have a mural, maybe have a mural coming up. It's our chiropractor. He's got a huge wall that could use. I told him, you know what that wall needs? That needs a mural. And so we'll have to see. He said he kind of thought about it, was looking for specific things. And so I'll see if I can talk him into doing a mural. And we'll go from there. So I like painting murals. They're time consuming. I generally will do something on the computer or hand drawn, and then we'll project it up onto the wall to trace it onto the wall and go from there. My daughter's mural down in North Carolina, that one though is one that I freehanded most of that. I just would freehand, or I wouldn't even sketch it first. I'd just paint, and that was a lot of fun to do. I wonder if you haven't seen that, just how that turns out in the fun of creating one. I've got a little video somewhere of that, and it might be on my Facebook page. And if you're interested, and I can show you what that's like. Let's get back to there, and my photos and my albums. That'll show me my videos, I think. Aren't videos supposed to show up in your albums? Huh, that's odd. More, let's see. Oh, videos. There we go. And maybe I can show you this. It's kind of fun to see. That's other people's videos. Odd that. Video. There's some videos from, I think from Egypt. See. Oh, here's a classic. I just have to show you this. This is John Ward and my daughter, Abby. This is at Menedat Habu in Egypt. See, can I get rid of the thing over there? No, I apparently can't. Hey, I'm going to show you this, and hopefully you'll be able to hear this as well. We're at Menedat Habu in Luxor, Egypt, and this is John Ward and my daughter, and I came up on them as they were talking, and this is what we got. Let's see, share screen. Well, this is I can share a video file. I don't know what the link is for it. So we'll just share the screen. Boom, there we are. Okay, little rinky-dink way of doing this, but there's my screen. There's your chat room. You can see how I see the 2 chat rooms. And one is from a different program. That's YouTube, and then this is out of StreamYard. But let me show you this little video of John Ward. There you go. There's John Ward and my daughter. I'm going to turn this up a bit so you can hear it. That's where I walked up on them. He was talking about some of the hieroglyphics. Here you go.
Go. Yes. Yes. It's so important sounding. Wow. I feel so educated. That was wonderful. Thank you.
You understood that?
Yes.
Fantastic. Shall we continue, Brenda?
Yes.
We were rudely interrupted by your sister.
There you go. All right. Actually, that wasn't. That was
So
Bryn
important
that
sounding.
was sneaking up on them, not me. And I've got one in here of the. I'm trying to find where it is. My videos here. I got a ton of videos. This is all my Facebook stuff. But I want to show you the one from the mural. And we didn't add music to this. The music was just playing in the background, and it happened to be Finding Nemo, which was kind of fun. Let me see. And here it is. Okay. Here we go. All right. This is Abby on the left and Bryn. And I've been working, as you know, on this big mural for a couple of weeks. This is the mural down in their studio. Not quite done yet, but I've only got another day here. So I just want to give you a quick view in video of what is done. We'll just walk along this wall a bit. So much more could be done on this. I'm going to add a lot more fish and other things. Probably be painting on this for the next 10 years. Wish I'd done a more serious octopus. Mermaid tails in the making. You see how far we've come. And it's only a mess because of me. Everything pulled out from the walls. I'm going to have to go this way. The jellies! Big statue of Neptune in Atlantis down in the end. All the way down here to the Lost City. Big statue of Neptune. Lots of little details left to do. Colorful fish swimming. Finish the had to work that bottom part of the reef into the painting somehow. So there you go. That's all that was. And trying to get out of this. Boom. And go back to my videos. And I don't think there's anything else here to see that's especially amazing, other than maybe Rainy doing some aerobics in the living room. Was that it? Let's find out. Nope, it's my girl singing. That's Ellery singing to videos. This is a few years ago. I don't know where the sound went. There is no sound. Take that off. I thought I had something. Oh, here it is. Here's Rainy doing. All right, Mom, do your cartwheel. Watch, Mom's going to do a cartwheel.
Listen, back up.
Drum roll, please. Go, Mom. Yay. One more try, Mom. And Lucy, get off of Mom. Okay, everybody, cheer Mom. Rowan, watch Mom. You can do a cartwheel. Yay, Mom. Take a bow, Mom. Ta-da. So there you go. That was Rainy doing her, Rainy doing her, here. All right, Mom, do your cartwheel. All right, that's all I got. That's all I'm doing today. Watch, Mom's gonna do a cartwheel. It still pops back. All right, let me get back to StreamYard and stop that screen share. There you go. Anyway, I was showing you the mural and some of the murals we do. Dave Potter and I have done a lot of murals together, a lot of mural work together. Maybe we'll have one coming up on a building in Minneapolis. Probably at this point by next spring, if we get that. And my secret love of Don Bongino. Yeah, man. You know it, Doug. Rainey's trying out for Cheer Squad. Yeah. She does her cartwheels slightly better than I do. So she's still better than me. Hey, Beth Kirkham. Good morning with an exclamation point. How you doing? Hey, Carla Farrington. Thank you. Yeah, Rainey knows her stuff. I just saw that there and I thought it was worth showing you. But we've got to, if you go over to what pages? Oh, if you go over to my page, my YouTube page, well, you're on it. If you go down and look at the videos, you'll see all my Egyptian videos down here. That's always fun to watch some of those things. I've got a big long video that's just nothing but the car radio playing as our Egyptian driver was driving us through the streets of Cairo. And I was sitting in the front seat, white knuckling it. And then we've got some other videos of other things that John and I have done out there. So a lot of fun stuff. I showed you a couple of those. So take a look if you ever have a care to do that. And why, thank you, Project Skyfalls. I try to have a good personality. Sometimes I'm a bitchy, grumpy mess, but other than that, I think I'm okay. So, but thank you for that. Let's see, it's great sleeping weather, especially where I am up here now too. And this would be great to have. Holy crap, Scotty, says Steph. What did I miss? Did I do something? Something I was showing, something I was saying? I have no idea. So, explain the Swedish Chef from the Muppets, yeah. Damn, I'm broke, says Field Guy. Good to see you, Field Guy. Fondling boobs, I think, is acceptable as long as you have permission. That's all it takes. Little permission. And, you know, what is it? Like I said before, boobs are magic to guys. Ladies, you want to inflict a little magic on guys. It's all boob related. Boobs are magic. And so there you go. You guys have some interesting stuff going on here. I can draw a circle, says Field Guy. Oh, it might have been for the mural, Steph. I don't know for sure. You should have named them Abby and Road. There it is, Doug. Yeah, Road. My daughter would grow up saying, what does Road mean? Why'd you name me Road? So I've got Abby and Roe. Get those two together. Those kids have been calling my daughters every day, 2 and 3 times a day on video calls because Disney's coming up. So telling them how many days are left. There's only 8 days left. And so we're checking out menus and stuff like that. Is Rainey trying out for Cheer Squad? Asked Steph. And no, she's just trying to show our daughters that she used to do that stuff. Sean Bowden says, well, that's Doug Stack. There it is. Sean Bowden, boobs. Dude, that's where it's at. You know, we might as well not hide the fact. If you have to, you know, have proper pronouns these days, you know, maybe I should do mine. Scotty Roberts, lover of boobs. I prefer to be not referred to as him, her, it, or they, but lover of boobs. That's how I identify. I identify as a lover of boobs. Now, why is that wrong? Why would that be wrong? Because it's vernacular and because it's dirty and it's naughty. You're so naughty. And, we all know it, though. But somebody else might say, yeah, well, we know we all poop, too, every day, but we don't broadcast it. Yeah, we do. I talk about it. I poop every day. There you go. When I'm regular. Sometimes I may go 2 days. And it drives me nuts. The second day I usually eat really light because I just don't feel like it. So my equilibrium, my metabolism gets off. Then you hop on the Nordic track and you walk a mile. You go, or drink coffee. Coffee will make you poop. You ever notice that? In the morning you get up, you have a drink of coffee, all of a sudden, release the hounds. So not everyone poops every day, says Doug Stack. This is true, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. If you don't poop every day, that's okay. Millions of Americans don't poop every day either. So I like to. Let's put it that way. The older I've gotten, I've noticed I don't get to poop every day. And I asked my doc, how come I can't poop every day? So you're just getting older. All of his answers from here, you're just getting a little older. Thanks. So now I get that orange stuff, that powder you mix in with a glass of water every morning. And you drink that. Release the Kraken! Yeah, exactly. And where does the Kraken live, Doug? I needed some water that wasn't caffeinated. Just water. Project Skyfall says virtual hug. Virtual hug. There it is. Project Skyfall, virtual hug. Boobs make me smile, says Field Guy. Sean Bowden said boobs. It's easier these days to grow up as a boy named Sue than what? Touch boobs? Doug, are you saying? Is there an issue there I'm missing? Russ Hasledge says, I have never pooped every day. Russ Hasledge, by the way, the owner of this radio station, Odyssey Radio. I've never pooped every day, he says. Oh, there it is. Yeah, radio is taken on, and talk like this is taken. In some sense, the progression of society has helped us to be looser and funner with the things we talk about. We could talk about masturbation on this show. I just did a Joe Biden moment. Masturbation, it's fun. Come on, man. So we can talk about things like that now and it's taken us 20, 30 years to get here in public media, but you can talk about things without much embarrassment anymore. Do you remember, maybe if you're old enough, 30 years ago, talking about masturbation was absolutely forbidden. You just didn't do that. And it was embarrassing to talk about, so do you masturbate? And you're like, no, man, I don't do that. I don't need to do that. Oh, do you have nocturnal emissions then? But now everybody goes, yeah, of course we masturbate. Anybody who denies masturbating is lying. So we can talk about those things openly. And I'm talking about it casually enough and without getting into great detail that for kids to hear that, if you got kids listening in the background, you might want to shelter them from the M word, or you just tell them it's a catalyst to tell you it's a normal thing. Just don't go crazy with it. No more than once a day. Whatever it is. Chested, stupid phone. What did you say? I was flat cheated until I had my daughter. I've gone from A to C over the years. Yeah. Raini was always a D. She said this before on the show. And when she was pregnant, she went up to an H. Try to find bras for that. And she's like, these are way too big. And now she's back down to a healthy D cup, double D cup, I think, something like that. So that happens. It's like guys' testicles. Yeah, man. Come on, man. We can talk about nuts on this show. Guys, testicles. I used to have testicles that were way up close to my body. Now they're closer to my knees than my body. It's all an age thing. Why is that? My wife said, I just don't want to get the oatmeals in a bag, in a nylon stocking look to her breasts. And she never will. She's fantastically endowed and beautiful. I like my wife's boobs and everything attached to them, even my face. Got you all there, didn't I? So good vibes, says Project Skyfalls. Absolutely. If you masturbate, says Doug Stack, you're going to the fiery pits of hell. I don't know about that, but maybe a lower strata of heaven. No, our bodies are made. If you believe God is there and God made heaven and hell, God also made our bodies. So, Russ, great job with getting help to the Louisiana area. If I was a Star Trek guy, I would have signed up. I sent some stuff to the Houma area. That must be a town in Louisiana. So, Corey Blake, good to see you, brother. Glad you're here. And what are you saying amen to Field Guy about? What did Field Guy say? I'm a master debater. I always win. There you go. Winning. Or you'll go blind if you don't. I like the Scottish comedian, Billy, what the heck is his name? And he talks like this, you know. And he's talking about how his uncle told him you only have a certain number of times that you can masturbate in life. And once you've reached your limit, there's danger zone. And so he grew up that way. He said, thinking he was always, have I exceeded my limit? So there you go. And I'm not trying to talk about it in a dirty, naughty sense. It's naughty just because we're breaching the topic for some people, though. So anyway, folks, I hate to... Billy Connolly, there he is, David Potter. You know what I'm talking about. And he was when talking about his testicles, Billy Connolly was mentioning, he says, you ever gone swimming in the North Sea? He says, I have. He says, it's so damn cold. He said something about as you're wading in, he says, and the waves slowly tickle the bottom of your testicles. He says, and they crawl way up into your chest cavity. And there was other fun lines to that I can't remember, and it doesn't matter. But Billy Connolly is the guy. Look up some of his comedy. He's pretty good. The job is never done, says Russ Haslage. I don't know if that's in context to masturbation or context to cleaning up Louisiana. As soon as you get Louisiana cleaned up or even partially cleaned up, another hurricane hits. Why do you people live down there? That's what I want to know. Same question people ask me when we have blizzards up here and it's 30 below zero. Why do you live up there? How can you live down there? So, nope, never done, says Corey Blake. LOL. Yeah. So, that's all I got today, folks. We're going to wrap it up because I got to do some work today. And so I appreciate all of you being here. Who said she had to put stress on the back? Lay down, stay a while. Dude, yeah, exactly. So, going blind is a lie. I have better than 20/20 vision. Boom, Sean Bowden. I don't have 20/20, but I'm not far off. I'm like 20/60, something like that. I just need the readers more than anything. And well, I like to, when I drive and go to the movies, I like to have my glasses on, but I can see just fine without them while I'm driving 75 miles an hour down the road. Love, peace, and have a great day. You too, Beth Kirkham. And they should invent a sling to help, says Steph Cuervo Queen. Oh, I have so many one-liners, but it would be too naughty, so I'm not going to say them. Thank you, Project Skyfalls. It wasn't really, thank you for saying it was a good show. but it wasn't really a show. It's Sunday morning. It's casual. So we don't get in too deep. Hope to see you back Monday through Friday. So folks, everybody, Skyfall, same thing. Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. 10 p.m. out east, 7 p.m. out on the left coast. And so if you are, and of course, places in Australia, it's like 12 to 14 hours later because you cross the, I told my daughter Rowan the other day, I said, over there, because I was talking to Mandy Moo on the phone, and Rowan wandered in. She said, who are you talking to? I said, this is Mandy. She's in Australia. I said, where it's tomorrow there already. Rowan looked at me like, what? I said, yeah, it's 14 hours ahead. And so, so it was the next day. I said, big time travel when you cross the ocean. So there you go. All right, folks. Thank you for being home. Dave Potter, now that the show's over, I have to put clothes back on. That's right, because this was a topless Sunday. It was topless Sunday. I just never got to take it off my shirt. So glad to have checked in this morning, says Corey Blake. Morning's flying by like hotcakes. Yes, it is. It's 10:44 here in the north central United States. We're up north in Minnesota. We're probably about 3-4 hours from the Canadian border right here. So I'm going to go enjoy my day, work on some graphics for my client here, and I will see you all tomorrow night. So as usual, I want to thank you for being here, and I want you to know I appreciate everything you do. If you're not a member of this channel, go click on the join button. You can join up, become a member of the channel. The show is always free, but membership will have its privileges, and you can look that up. And so, once again, live long and prosper. See you guys.